Passive aggression is the coward's way out of direct conflict. When being a passive-aggressive little boy, the goal is to do or say something vague enough that if someone calls you out on it, you can be like, "What? No, that wasn't about you, that was about someone else. I didn't mean it that way. Why you gotta take it that way, brah?" Lie like a cornered rat until you can convince your superior predatorial species not to pounce on your fucking livelihood because you're a small rodent with no other survival tools. You've got Maui's hook, but you limit your shape-shifting options to tiny edible critters because you don't have what it takes to be upfront. Instead of sticking your middle fingers in plain view of your intended target, you conceal them behind your back like a 7-year-old after getting a timeout, and then have the audacity to be like, "Haha, I sure showed them." No, you didn't. You did the opposite of that. You hid from them. You're a camp counselor under the bed, trying to hold your breath while Part 7 Jason walks around stabbing his spear through all the mattresses in the room, like a caveman fishing in the river for invertebrate, cause you ain't got no backbone. Being passive-aggressive is stupid. We know who your subtweet is about. You really think you're putting one over on us? Man, sometimes I just really hate people named Kevin who have YouTube channels with 40,000 subscribers. Looks like somebody's in the doghouse. Oh wait, that's me? If you have something to say it to them. This isn't National Treasure. I'm not hunting across the continent for clues and riddles that might lead me to a piece of paper with a direct insult on it. Don't make me scavenge for your actual opinions. This isn't about anyone in particular, by the way, just casting a wide net, LOL. I'm moving to Washington soon from Oregon, so I'm basically trading a blue sky for a gray one with even less black people. My mom is above and beyond neurotic when it comes to cleaning and picking up the house before realtors show up to evaluate it, because we all know how leaving cords on the ground lowers the value of your home. Imagine the couple that walks through your house like, "I mean, we mostly love it, but we noticed you didn't vacuum one corner of the basement, and we don't know if we can see ourselves in a house with an unvacuumed basement corner for the rest of our lives." People act like clutter is permanent, as if we're leaving this stack of papers here as a housewarming gift for you. Are these expired credit cards complimentary, or... I love the photo shoot day where you have to take everything out of your house and pretend nobody lives there, so people looking at pictures on the internet feel like they're pioneers claiming an unused spot of land. "I didn't think Lewis and Clark even got this far. I don't want to live where other people have lived. That's gross." God forbid we have pets too, because obviously we want you to take care of them after we're gone. They're spirits, they're connected to the house. Be sure to feed them ghost pet food twice a day and pick up after them when they ghost poop inside a wall or something. House hunting has its quirks too. For one, it's not much of a hunt because the houses don't move and you can just go inside them. It's more like house necrophilia. I've learned that if a realtor ever shows you a house that has character, that means it's shitty and probably has something wrong with the foundation or plumbing. Since when are design flaws charming? This house is made even cuter by the fact that the showers don't work. I would never want to buy a fixer-upper. That's like a dealership selling you a car that was T-boned in an intersection. Fix it up, then sell it to me. This isn't IKEA. I want a finished product. How come every realtor ID photo looks like they're at level 3 of a cult? That's why I don't drink anything that looks even remotely like Kool-Aid in an open house. If you put pictures of any 5 realtors together in a row and start chanting, "I know it's a little over your budget, but I know it's a little over your budget, but I know it's a little over your budget, but," you'll hear a music box playing faintly in the distance as the lights dim and flicker before blood starts pouring out of their portrait's eyes and collecting in the shape of a pentagram on the floor, creating a portal whereby Lucifer himself will rise from the ground and try to show you a house that has none of the specifications you requested. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with day drinking. Usually if you're drunk during breakfast, it means you're at a Denny's at 3 in the morning, so just relaxing inebriated at home at like 11 sounds a lot more desirable. I'd even much rather go to a bar when it's daylight. It's safer. The people there are way too depressed to mug you. It's a weirder atmosphere to try and hit on girls, though, like, "Hey, you want to come back to my place? Why, are you gonna make me lunch?" "Yeah, whatever, just make sure you're out of there before I gotta pick my kid up from school." People are always like, "It's 5 o'clock somewhere," but you don't have to rationalize it. Time isn't real, go nuts. It's 9 a.m. somewhere too, and that's just as acceptable. We're so obsessed with maintaining the social norm status quo, people say things like, "I've been looking for an excuse to pop this bottle of champagne." Your excuse should be that you're an adult with free will and decisions, or a teenager with lesser brain function and distraught parents, or a baby redneck that has trouble falling asleep and you want to drink it. This all sounds like I'm an alcoholic, but I drink maybe 10 times a year, occasionally during the day because I'm not a slave to public opinion. I don't get why some drinks are considered gay. I like fruit in my drink, not my asshole. There's no correlation there. If my vodka doesn't have lemon or marshmallow in it, my insides get purged like a swimsuit model 3 days before a shoot, but having a weak stomach doesn't make me gay. Gay people have strong stomachs. They have to with what they swallow. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I'll play myself off.